Fourth down, we have a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. His kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Hurry.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Let's go. Hurry up. Up. Regular. Hurry. Hey, alert. Point it right. What's that?
Baker out of the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Purdy can throw, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the pistol to give to Harris. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
53. Watch out.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Here's Harris. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
On first down, they'll run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
48-yard line.
Here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offensive line fast.
35-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up
Back-to-back carries here. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
brings up 2nd and 2.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and goal.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's got to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Sheesh, you couldn't start any better.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready.
First plays a design run. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the gun, they go with Harris. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Come on, go!
Here's a design run. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Get set. On 18.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Up down by Fred Warner.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-3 is our score. We'll get you back to Tampa after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They start with 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Headed out right. Completed to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Blown back is the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, And it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end. A critical takeaway.
Can't get the trick play away, though. They take him down before he can throw it.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go check. Let go.
Design quarterback run here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Go, Reed, go.
They're drawing up for it. A good stop by the defense to limit this damage. They gave up 8, but they still force this 4th down. So on 4th down, out comes Madden to boot it away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Point it right. Good. 180. What's up?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. Throwing the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing rod. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Mayfield now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hey, alert! 180! What's up?
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Finds him on the slant. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He fields it cleanly. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
Down back at the 45-yard line.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Get set. 18!
Trying to run in, Harris. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
2nd and goal.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The loss sets them up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
18! Watch out! You're not. Change.
It's Harris again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Watch out!
Here's Baker to throw. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Watch out!
1st down. Here's Baker. Forced out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Baker. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
Real. 180! Watch out!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking his coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Man in motion here. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Kings! 180! What's up?
Baker now. On the move, headed right. That one's complete, right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
No gain on the play.
Run.
Brings up second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Regular. Real. Hey, we're 33. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. That's incomplete on second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Watch the ship. Point it right. What's up?
They'll throw third and long. He'll dump this one onto his running back, complete. And the tackle is made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out of bounds as the game gets this down inside the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Short throws drops. This one's incomplete.
Intended for
Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
It's second down.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
They'll try and punch it in. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Got to be second down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Good. What's up?
There's another for him.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? They did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's third down and goal to go.
Run. Real.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer.
What's up?
Third and long for him here. Catch is made in close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the third.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the second half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm, because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Get set. RDT, what's up?
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This is Harris on second down. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. From the gun is Purdy. Look at that power, deep left side. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Alert, 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 alert.
Baker now from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Upton Stout. And the 49ers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
This is a time with the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field. It starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, the third interception, he is killing his team.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
They'll come up on first and 10.
21. Hey, I got him, man, I got him.
Whistle to give to Harris. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They give to Harris from the gun. He'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points.
The kicker on for the
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set.
Handoff now out of the gun. And the power play up the gun results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Pistol. Hurry!
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Bucs football and their season on the line here as they trail. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Regular.
From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down.
40-yard line.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Try and get it into Emeka Egbuka. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Desperation time here. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play, salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
They send a tight end in motion. Him over the middle, and they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. 4th down. Pass coming. And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180!
Nope, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
180! What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. Runs him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Bucs have the first. Offense in a hurry up here. Baker now off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Trying for the touchdown. He will not score, but that does set him up for first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Line up the design keeper. And he's going to take him down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Working quickly here.
Loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
24-24.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing Baker. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers losing by 7. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Run. 180.
Looking to throw it. It's complete. This is Enguka. And he stopped cold at the spot. Who will keep paid for that one? But hey, still enough for that first down. Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Buccaneers. First down.
Sending him on the dive. That's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard
Hey,
line.
alert 33. What's up?
Another carry for him. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
To go.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Here he is to throw. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
3-yard loss on the play.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Their road to the Super Bowl has come down to this play. Need to convert here on 4th down.
180. Kings. What's up?
Throwing now. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
31. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. He'll look to throw it. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Setting up to pass. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they're going to give away a couple here on this 1st down play. The defender there to send him after a loss.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Well, either team has proven they would be more than deserving. But only one can rep the NFC in the Super Bowl. The kick is away in overtime. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. First throw of overtime. He's going to be caught by his running back Harris. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Touchdown wouldn't win it, but no points on the drive, Brock. Could likely end it. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, big interception here. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it. But also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons first down.
A quick throw outline to Mooney. Calling a gain of a yard. And it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
7 Lions. Motion. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Vice. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To the air. Penix. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
14 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 tight. 19.
Looking to throw, Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. Completes it again to Doubs. 2nd down and a yard. Penix working out of the gun here. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Throw left side, there's London. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
And the Falcons first down.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darnell Mooney, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are on the board here first in the season opener. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Shifts by him. And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position.
At their own 39-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
180. 11, Thomas. 11, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
180, 11, 11, 11. Hey, position, motion. Stop.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
12 yards.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. Go. Count, hurt. Ready, right?
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
11, 11, 11, 11.
At the 39-yard line.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
3rd down, here's Brown. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180, 11, 11. Stop.
Right back to Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, 30 yards. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
But he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19, Buffalo 18.
Now Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And brought down, but not before their end inside the 25.
That's another Falcons first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Second and a couple.
Check.
They'll throw with Penix. And caught by London. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons first down.
Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed, the lack of great penetration as they stepped that one by the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your...
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
For the point after.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 12. Start.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
On 2, ready?
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
11.
He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 63 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they want.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so it's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Back on this play. Watch the back on this play. Down. 6, wrap up.
That's complete to Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
And the Falcons.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to burn his way forward to the 48. 88 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Into the hands of London. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
18 Cardinal.
The Falcons, 1st down.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Operating from the gun, Penix. Throw inside complete. That's Robinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
70, let's go. 18, rapidly. 70, 19 tight. 19 tight.
And looking to throw, Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on a hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They are going for it. Penix will try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? And then they'll take it. And afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. McPherson on for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Falcons 13. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 10. That's complete to Dobbs. Well, he stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
70 range. Buffalo 18. Check up.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Falcons 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Right back to Pitts again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Brought in by Dobbs on the comeback run. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
24 yards.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Back to throw again. Now Penix going to hold on to it. Caught out left side by Robinson. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. Here's 2nd and 7.
Now
this will be caught by Mooney. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
They'll throw now on the final play. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
One, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
1 second, all that remains. final play of the half for Burrow and company. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's second down. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
11, Thomas. White 80. 11. Motion.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. He is out of bounds right around the 34. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
11. 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here we go. Ready? Stop.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
That is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive in the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
On 4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
Here's 12. Stop. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. He's across midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
A gain of 18.
On 1, ready?
And the Bengals 1st down.
Here we go. 11. Stop. Right 80. What is that? 12. Stop.
Throw outside, complete to Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Gun. Stop. Big 13. 11 empty.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Bronco 80. Big Lion. Ready, right?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the open. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. That.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Behind. Behind.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Gun. Stop. Can. Stop.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and
11 MT. 11 MT.
9-yard line.
12. 11 MT. Tape. 11.
Burrow on play action. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown Bengals. Noah Fant, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And McPherson on for the extra point. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Hand off now to Robinson. There's some space here. Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 65 yards. And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. This is the tight end fan. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
11. Here we go. Wide 80. 11.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5. Near the 45, they'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Ready?
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Option play. Here's a give to Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 129 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 11. 180. Raise high. Hut.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Hey, a lot of points points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. That's out wide here for Robinson. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
1 yard gain brings up
now they'll change things up.
At the 36-yard line.
On the gill, here's Robinson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Penix. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Daxton Hill picks it off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and